What is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Extreme Daily Drivers is another Miata video. Got my shirt on, Nat Motorsports hat. Miata's up in the air. That's right. Already got the header removed. Check it out right over here. Really wasn't that bad. It did not really curse too much at the car. I can do this now in probably 15 minutes. It's really pretty easy. So in today's video, we are going to be wrapping this. As you guys know, Kelly and I went to the Tail of Dragon a couple weeks ago. And on the way there and on the way back, we were experiencing some heat coming into the cabin. And believe me, the heat was not on in the car. So yeah, this guy's giving off a lot of heat, as well as it's still knocking against the transmission tunnel. Hopefully we'll be able to free up some room. But we got to get this thing wrapped. So let me show you what I got here. So obviously I got the header. I got some gloves because you guys know working with fiberglass is kind of messy and itchy. So I got some fiberglass wrap. I actually got 2 rolls of it here. Got it from Amazon, link down description. Some safety wire, also from Amazon. And I got some of this high temp silicone coating from DEI in black. So if you guys remember a while back, I did a video on how to wrap your header on my Scion XB, and that turned out really well. No issues over 3 or 4 years of having that thing wrapped. So in this video, we're gonna do things a little bit different, and I think it's gonna have a little bit better of a visual outcome. So stay tuned for what the difference is gonna be, but for now, we gotta get this thing wrapped. So I got several feet soaking in the water, and I'm trying to determine which way I wanna go with this. And typically, I guess you would start up here, but I think I wanna start at the end. So if you guys remember in the XB video, I actually didn't wrap anything. My cousin did it. He had never done it before, but he wanted to try it, and I said, hey, more power to you, man, go right ahead. I remember, because I rewatched that video, I remember that there was an open loop and a closed loop side to the wrap. And this is a different brand, and I'm not noticing that on this brand. I read the little instructions that come with it, and I didn't see it in there, although it did have links to some walkthroughs on how to wrap a header. I didn't click on those links. But I think, if anything, that's the loop end. I'm gonna do this loose first so I could figure out just how much length I need, and then I'll cut it. So let's see here. I'm gonna stand up for this. This is actually pretty cool because it's different. It's not something I've ever done before. So it's kind of fun in a way. We'll see how fun I think it is at the end. Okay, that went pretty well. It's actually borderline fun. Man, it looks so cool already. So I use a zip tie, hold this all in place. Obviously, we're not gonna use zip ties. They'd melt right off. But what we are gonna use is some of this safety wire. Now, if you remember in the last video that I did years ago, my cousin had that tool clamp tight, and that tool is awesome, and that would make this much easier to do. But clamp tight's like $100. So I'm gonna bypass it and we're just gonna use this. All right, so I got a piece of safety wire here. This stuff's pretty strong. I used my telephone snips to try to cut it. They didn't really want to cut it. But I got these guys, Van pliers. Dude, if you don't have a pair of these, I'll put a link down in the description from Amazon. These are awesome. I'm not just saying that. They are awesome. Google them, watch Project Farm's review of these. When these things grab onto something, they don't let go. It's pretty awesome. And they have a good cutter in there. Cut the safety wire like it was nothing. Oh, I think I'm already getting itchy. That's not good. All right. So the idea is we're going to take this safety wire and wrap it around, keep stuff tight, and pull it and then twist it. That's pretty tight. Wind it a couple times. It's essentially pretty much the same thing that clamp tight does. It's just we don't have the cool tool. And then a snip. Boom. And then I'm gonna actually just grab this and give it a little bit more twisty. And then we just fold it over. And these pliers work great for this. Now I should be able to remove my zip tie. And boom, it stayed in place. So there's the final product. And I know what you're saying. Oh man, you're just gonna have a bunch of steel pieces of safety wire all through your wrap. But you'll see, it's gonna look awesome, trust me. All right, starting to get the hang of this now. Look at that one, huh? This one turned out really well. This one, it's not so good because it's kind of on a diagonal. But this one, straight on. And what I notice is after I make a couple turns, I grab it at the base and I twist it. And what it does is it pulls this wire together even tighter. Now this one's money, man. That one's just awesome. So I'm gonna do two more, one here, and then I'll start making my way up. All right, so remember when I said this is actually kind of fun? Let's wait to the end to see how I feel about it. Well, we don't need to wait to the end because, dude, it's some good work here. Like you get tired doing it. I cut off like a really long piece. I thought it'd be plenty long enough to do up to here, and I came up short, about 3 inches short of pipe. So this is hard. It's hard because when you have a long piece, it's hard to get it through this small crack here as you're doing it. I don't know what happened there. A little loose or something? I don't know. I might have to back it up and fix that. But anyway, it's just difficult. It's a lot of like weaving and feeding it in and out, in and out. It's a little time consuming too, but making good progress. Love the way this turned out. This turned out awesome. Super excited about that. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to fix that little spot there, and I'm gonna wrap this guy up, hit it with some of that safety wire, and then I'm going to cut a longer strap for this piece right here.
How's it going out here?
Going good. Going good. Making progress.
It looks good.
Making progress. What do you think?
Looks good to me. So what are we doing here? This is to keep it on?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's to keep it on.
For some lack of technical phrasing. Cool.
Yeah.
Looks good so far.
It's gonna be awesome.
How's the application of it?
It's a little itchy.
Yeah.
But it's not too bad. These gloves are awesome.
Good.
They've been working out really well. But yeah, it's a little bit of a workout. You gotta really yank on this thing as you're doing it. But
gotta get it tight.
it's very rewarding. Like when you get done with a piece, you're like, oh, that looks sick.
Yeah, it does look good.
So cool. Where are you going to get your nails done?
Get my nails done. Sorry, I can't help.
Well, when you get back, hopefully this will be all finished.
Awesome. Good
all
job.
Right. Thanks. Whew. I'll tell you what, that bottom tube was not easy. You can see from this angle, because of the bends in the piping, there's some bagginess in the wrap. It's really annoying to me. But I'll see if I can fix it while I'm tightening it down with the safety wire. And then this part right here, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a little piece over there to cover that up. All right, here's an update. I went a little nuts with the safety wire on that bottom piece, but I think I actually might go back and do more on the top piece once I kind of finish this off. But that wrap's not going anywhere. So anyway, it took a little while to do. I also patched this area up here. Remember, there was some header showing. Took some time to do, man, but now we're on the home stretch, and now we're on this guy, and I'm asking myself here how exactly I want to do it. I can wrap this tubing here, and I could get it probably to here. So I can wrap this, and then I can wrap to here. I can wrap this piece. I might be able to wrap this whole bottom piece. I probably can. I'll probably start with that runner. But I think at some point, I'm gonna finish off wrapping all these pipes right here. So I'm gonna try to do them individually as best as I can. And then I think I'm gonna do a big wrap going around this big section here. We'll see. All right, guys, it's been a couple days, but we got the wrap done. Check it out. What do you think? Yeah, it's been a lot of work. I'll tell you what, this wrap's not falling off anytime soon. Pretty happy with it. I think it looks pretty darn good. But we're not done with this, as you guys know. The only part I couldn't wrap was this tube right in here. Really, really hard to get. The pipes are super close together. It's really hard to sink the wrap in between the pipes. So that part's going to be exposed. I'm just going to have to live with it. But yeah, man, overall, this thing is pretty stout. You know, it really wasn't bad. It's kind of relaxing in a way. You kind of get into a rhythm after a while. And, you know, you kind of just enjoy it. But anyway, enough about the process. So now that we got it all done, now we're going to go ahead and spray it down with this guy. So what this is going to do is it's going to make the wrap last longer, number one. Number two, it won't fade. And number three, it'll keep our header lasting longer by keeping water and dirt and debris out. So I'm going to mask off the flange, the O2 sensor, and then the back flange. Mask those off because we don't want to paint those. And then go ahead and spray it down. All right, so it's gonna be several light coats, and I'm gonna actually have to like turn this over. I don't know how else to do it unless I suspend it from a tree, and all we have are palm trees. I'm not gonna be able to do that. So, got it on a garbage can in the backyard, and I'll paint it like this, and then I'll flip it over, and then paint the other side. All right, so here it is, final product. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I think it turned out pretty sick, man. I'm really happy with it. That spray does a really good job, and it really does kind of hide all the wraps throughout the process there. So yeah, looks pretty sick. So that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I'm not gonna actually put the header in the car right now because next week we are doing new motor mounts, and it's kind of silly to put the header in the car, and then I'll kind of want to remove it in order to show you guys the installation and removal of said motor mounts. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it out for now. Put it in when everything's finished, but make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you next week.